In ownership, you feel everybody else is cheating you. In responsibility, you feel, what is this? He started only spiritual mission few years ago. He's rocking all over the world. We are sitting here 30 years. What to do? I am having a... Whenever jealousy acts as a troubleshooter in your life and brings you down from your inspiration, he's not just troubleshooter. He's... Let's enter into today's Satsang in Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter, 72nd verse. Esha Brahmi Sthiti Partha Nainam Prapya Vimuhyati Stitva Shyam Antakalepi Brahmanirvana Mruchati. Translation. This is the sacred space attaining which, O Partha, one goes beyond infatuation. Even at the last breath, the one remaining in this state gets absorbed into the eternal bliss. Bhagavan ends the philosophy of Sankhya, I can say with a punch dialogue. This verse is the punch of this whole chapter. Esha Brahmi Sthiti Partha Nainam Prapya Vimuhyati Stitva Syam Antakalepi Brahmanirvana Vrachati. This is the sacred space attaining which, O Partha, one goes beyond infatuation. Even at the last breath, the one remaining in this state gets absorbed into the eternal bliss. Nithyananda. This is actually continuity of the last verse. In last verse, Bhagavan was explaining the sacred space inside you where the desires are announced, the feeling of jealousy, envy. See, you compromise on the principles of your life just because of jealousy. Otherwise, once in a while, you hit your core life. You come to the conclusion, hey God, what is the need of running around just wasting my life without enjoying it? It is time, let me meditate and live in restful awareness and make the money, whatever I can, listen to these good words, teachings, and live a beautiful spiritual life. You do come to these conclusions many times when you are hit by the rogue side of life. When the rogue side of life hits you, you do come to this conclusion. But it is so unfortunate. Envy, jealousy acts as a friction, lubrication. Jealousy sometimes acts as a lubrication and gets you into the main cycle, mainstream. Then it becomes a friction. Jealousy is lubrication and friction. The moment you feel the jealous, oh, this guy is making this much money and this guy is living like that, why not me? Then all your conclusions, the spiritual decisions, down the drain, gone. Please understand, it is so unfortunate. It is completely unfortunate. Every time you raise yourself so high by listening to the spiritual teachings, practicing spiritual techniques and contemplation and everything. You raise yourself. You do come to the conclusion many times in your life. Enough. Now it is time I need to settle with me, experience the awakening, live in restful awareness, be a Jivan Mukta. With this, whatever money I make, I will be contented about it. I will fulfill the mission of my life, live a happy, blissful life. You do come to this conclusion many times. If you don't come to this conclusion even once, you will not be continuing the spiritual life and spiritual practice, and you will not be spending your time and energy and coming in, sitting in front of me, either in Biddi or in front of me all over the world. So even if you are coming to our temple for some satsang every day, it's not that you are living next door to the temple. I know in Los Angeles, each devotee, how many miles they drive and come to the temple for satsang. I know in San Jose, how many miles people drive and come to the satsang. I know in Toronto, how many miles people drive and come to the satsang. I know, except those few fortunate devotees who have a center also in their house, ground floor itself, like a Charlotte and Dallas and all these places. Atlanta, part of their own house, no problem. But there are many devotees who drive from different places and come and attend the satsang. It's not a joke. I know Seattle especially, whole day it will be raining. At least once in your life, you have come to the conclusion that you will fulfill your mission's purpose, your life's mission. Unfortunately, you don't stand with it. You don't stay with it. Because jealousy comes like a lubricator first. No. What is this? When they are all doing like that, why not me also? With that starts your Rahu. Rahu means swallower. I tell you, jealousy first comes as a lubrication, then jealousy itself becomes friction. To bring you down, jealousy acts like a pacifier. You can see in your house, whenever there is a fight, there will always be one troubleshooter. Sometime it will be your mother or your son, your daughter. In every house there will be one troubleshooter. Of course, there will be many who is creating trouble. There will be at least one who solves the troubles. There will be one troubleshooter in every house. And if you are angry or if you are in different decision or a mood or different mental setup, immediately the troubleshooter will come and say, no, wait, you understand, you should need to catch it, and all that. They'll try to settle you down. But I tell you, whenever jealousy acts as a troubleshooter in your life and brings you down from your inspiration, he is not just troubleshooter, he is the troublemaker. Jealousy is one of the important pillar of your identity. As I described, jealousy is nothing but identity crisis. You do not know who you are. You do not know what you are. You do not know your very source of existence. The day I have decided in my life that I am not going to compare with anybody, I am not going to carry any jealousy, I am just going to enjoy, celebrate my life and fulfill my mission, every fellow around me started feeling jealous about me. Now only they are jealous of me. What is this? He started only spiritual mission few years ago. He is rocking all over the world. We are sitting here 30 years. What to do? I am having a spiritual mission. Underquote. I have a spiritual mission. So naturally people are coming around me. What to do? Just because you are sitting here for 30 years, then in that way, the dogs who are running around in this campus, maybe more senior, that's why I don't let them kill. I don't let anybody kill them using air gun or anything. Jealousy is identity crisis. I tell you, if you are able to just relax into the identity of not knowing you, nobody can know themselves. Let me be very clear. Understand? Enjoying, not knowing who you are, not bothered about being unknown to your identity. Only when you are happy with your ignorance of your identity, you celebrate constant changes happening in you. If you think you know your identity and you have a certain identity, you become frozen, arrogant, egoistic, unchanging, very dangerous to live with. I tell you, it's very easy to live with a lion and tiger, even snakes, but very difficult to live with buffaloes. Very, very, very difficult to live with frozen identity people. It is such a big headache, nuisance, to live with frozen identity people. I tell you, God loves the beings who just happy with their ignorance of their own identity. I tell you, you can't be understanding and celebrating that your identity can't be known is self-knowledge. Self-knowledge is recognizing and celebrating the ignorance of self. Any frame you try to create, fix it on ocean. Can you frame the whole ocean? You can frame the picture of the ocean, not the ocean itself. Picture of the ocean can be framed, not the ocean. So any frame you create about you is only picture of you, not you. You can go on bragging. I know me, I know me, I know me. Like how people brag about their kids and their dogs. I know how people brag. Just like how they brag about their furniture, they start bragging about their kids, they start bragging about their dog. I have a story. Two women that are dog owners are arguing about which dog is smarter. First woman, my dog is so smart, every morning he waits for the paper boy to come around and then he takes the newspaper and brings it to me. Second woman, I know. First woman says, how do you know? Second woman, my dog told me. You can go on bragging. When Ramana Maharshi asks, find out who you are, he means find out you can't find out who you are. The day you settle, feel comfortable with ignorance of yourself. I know, I don't know me, and I can't know me. All your sadhana ends, surrender happens. You feel, I don't know, but at some time, through some way, I will know me. Your ignorance continues and your fight with your ignorance continues. Fight with your ignorance is what I call ignorance square. Ignorance can be solved, never the ignorance square. Foolishness can be answered, never the foolishness square. Anger can be solved, never the anger square. When I say anger square, angry because you are always angry. Angry about you because you are always angry. Guilt because you are constantly having guilt. Fear because of all your fears. Fear can be handled, fear square can never be handled. Anger can be handled, anger square can never be handled. Guilt can be solved, guilt square can never be solved. Ignorance can be solved, ignorance square can never be solved. If you are ignorant, I don't know me, that can be solved. You can have the knowledge, you can never know you. So be comfortable, settle with your ignorance of not knowing you and start celebrating it. Because you don't know you only, new you can be expressed in you. God keeps the ignorance in you so that once in a while He can come out of you. If you know you, you will not allow Him to come out of you. The day I started celebrating that I don't know me, I can't know me, and I don't even want to know me. The ultimate knower has started expressing himself. The day I realized I can't know me, all my effort to know me stopped. All my sadhana ended. Then happened the ultimate restful awareness, the surrender. In that surrender happened the extraordinary existential expression of the pure life. Pure life is what we call in the Eastern traditions Lingodbhava. The life, when it expresses, it is beyond the creation and sustenance. That is why when Lingodbhava expressed, neither Brahma, creator, creation, nor Vishnu, sustainer, is able to grasp, comprehend the pure life. Pure life cannot be comprehended by the creating, sustaining energies. Vihaya kaman yaha sarvan pumamscharati nispruha nirmamo nirahankara shashantimadi gacchati. This is the last verse in which Bhagavan is explaining the three pillars of ignorance, three pillars of suffering: envy, feeling of desire, feeling of ownership. When you drop all these three, withering away of the will happens. Withering away of the will, the extraordinary space where the will withers away is supposed to be created and celebrated while you are in the body. That is why Bhagavan says in this last verse of Sankhya Yoga, this is the sacred space attaining which, O Partha, one goes beyond infatuation. Even at the last breath, the one remaining in this state gets absorbed into the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Sometimes people ask me, Swamiji, the last moment, if I am in this state, that is enough, I'll achieve enlightenment. Then why whole life suffer with that? Suffer with the seeking, meditating, doing kriya on inner awakening. Don't think whole life you can be just singing Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola, Mamma Mia. And in the end, suddenly you will remember Rama, Krishna, Nithyananda. No. Whatever is the strongest experience while you are in the body is only going to be the experience automatically will open up when you leave the body. Understand? Whatever is the strongest experience while you are in the body, that only is going to be woken up while you are leaving the body. While you leave the body, it is going to be same experience. It's not going to be different. Your bio-memory is not going to let you choose what kind of memory or experience you want to remember while you leave the body. That is going to choose whatever you cherished most in your life. I know exactly what memory I am going to choose while I leave the body. The strongest joyful experience, strongest bio-memory I have is just sitting inside me in Nirvikalpa Samadhi, unclutched. I just know if my bio-memory is squeezed burnt, or cut, broken, destroyed, in any way, I may not be able to use this. If any of this happens at any time, see, there will be a time when this body may not be useful for what I want to do in my life. The body may say, no, I am tired. I just want to rest. At that moment, I just know what is going to come up in me, because the maximum, deepest joy, pleasure I experienced in my body is while I unclutched and be in the Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Now I have done my life insurance. While I leave the body, I know what I am going to remember, and I know which state I am going to be at once for all. My life is insured. This is the ultimate insurance. I tell you, this is the insurance you need to do for pure life. We can call it pure life insurance. All other things are only death insurance. You putting money in some investment, some insurance company, all that is only death insurance. The while you die, somebody else will get it, who is waiting for it. What is actually insurance? You are making people living around you happy because you are dead. And naturally, who will not pray for the happiness? If your death is going to bring happiness to them, if happiness is a side effect of your death, why do you still imagine or live in an illusion and delusion? They are not going to pray for it. They are going to pray for it and do everything legally permissible for it. If they are little courageous and intelligent enough not to get caught with legal system, they may do even which is not legally permissible. But understand, all the insurance you are having, security you create, money you deposit, save, wealth you accumulate, the money you put it in the metal, or currency, or share market, or real estate, whatever it may be, please understand, those things are only death insurance. This is the real life insurance, which Bhagavan says in this verse, Antakalepi Brahma Nirvana Mruchati. So learn to reside in this sacred space where your will withers away. Will withering away is one of the most sacred space. Don't be afraid of your will withering away. That's one of the powerful sacred space. At the last breath, if you can relax into that space, sacred space of will withering away, you get absorbed into the eternal bliss which is beyond infatuation. Nainam prapya vimuhyati stitva syamantakaalepi brahma nirvana mruchati. This verse should form the basis for our syllabus in all our old age homes. Please understand. Here we have one old age home where our retired community, people who served in our Sangha, our retired community stays. But if you are my follower, disciple, or fortunately, if your children are my followers, you are residing with them. If you are old and your children are my followers, wherever you reside, that place is my old age home. So for all my devotees, disciples who are retired from the social activities, your job, your regular mainstream social life, for all of you, I am making this verse as the basis for your spiritual practice. This should be the Mahavagya for them. This verse, 72nd verse in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, should be the Mahavagya for them. Based on this, along with the Kathopanishad, they should form the book of death based on Vedic tradition. Vedic book of death and Vedic book of dead should be created. People who are retired from the regular social activity, who are waiting for the last moment, vanaprasthis we call, they should study and prepare themselves based on this great verse. Brahma nirvana mricchati esha brahmi sthiti partha nainam prapya vimuhyati stitva shyamanta kalepi Brahma nirvana mricchati. Try to be constantly in the sacred space where you don't know you, in a comfortable way, celebrating it. You will go beyond all infatuation. Even at the last breath, the one remaining in this state gets absorbed into the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Nithyananda Spurana program is all about this one verse, giving you a strong experience to your very core of the biomemory, the experience of restful awareness, so that the last moment you reside in that restful awareness, go beyond the infatuation, get absorbed into the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Nithyananda Spurana program, LBP level 2, is just for this one experience. If you have not done it, don't miss it. Before your death, do it. And you don't know when it will come. So do it as early as you can. Brahma nirvana mricchati. You achieve eternal bliss, Nithyananda. With this punchline, the ultimate word, Bhagavan feels relieved. He leaves a big sigh of relief that he transmitted at least one bit of what he wants to tell. He gives a break. Understand? Only when I finish telling what I want to tell, I feel I have downloaded what I want to download into all of you. I feel relieved. All right, enough for today. Let's go for next satsang. Let's go for remaining things tomorrow. How I give a break? Bhagavan gives a break, a few seconds. Of course, fortunately, it's not modern day, otherwise they would have used for commercial break. There's no commercial break, just Bhagavan relaxes for a second because he said what he wants to say in the first chapter. Please understand, now only Bhagavan is opening mouth. So, in a way we can say, the second chapter is the first teaching of Bhagavan. With this one verse, he beautifully concludes. So, let's recite the conclusion verse. Om Dat Sat Iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Sri Krishna Arjuna Samvate Yogo Nama Dvitiyodhyayaha Vasudeva Sudam Devam Kamsa Chanuramardanam Devagi Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. we bow down to Gita, the extraordinary energy expression happened between Krishna and Arjuna, which is all-inclusive knowledge and pure life. We'll enter into your questions now. From Hyderabad, Swamiji Pranam, corporate teaches that without ownership, performance does not happen. Yesterday's sutra in Bhagavad Gita tells us we should not have ownership. Can you please tell us more about it in corporate angle? Understand, responsibility is different, ownership is different. Ownership means constantly suffering. Responsibility means constantly working. With ownership, you constantly feel suffocated. With responsibility, you are constantly working. Let me give you the difference. How much ever you work, a loop can never be completed in the life. Please understand. When I say loop, let me talk to you in the corporate angle. For example, you create a product, you give an advertisement, you do marketing, and that product gets sold, and the money comes back as again investment. This loop, you will never be feeling fulfilled in this loop, even if you invest 100 crore on the product and 100 crore on the marketing, and you get 700 crore in return. So 500 crore is a profit. You will not be satisfied, settled. You will not feel the loop is complete. You will only feeling suffocated. It should have been 1000 crore. It's only 500 crore. This is what I call ownership. Responsibility means, let me make this more and more strong. Let me try to invest more on the product, more on the marketing. Let there be more on the return. Go on working is responsibility, and go on worrying is ownership. In ownership, you feel everybody else is cheating you. In responsibility, you feel everybody is shouldering you. In responsibility, especially in corporate atmosphere, you need responsibility and feeling that everybody is teaming up with you, shouldering your responsibilities. Ownership is different, responsibility is different. Only with responsibility you can work. With ownership you only worry. There is a difference between these two. Intelligent are those who knows how to play this game of being responsible but not feeling that you are owner. Ownershipness creates ego and arrogance. Responsibility constantly makes you work. There's a big difference. When you start living, analyze every situation and see, are you feeling responsible or ownership? You will realize the truth. Next, my friend had breast surgery because of cancer. She was afraid of surgery because she has such bad asthma and weak lungs. I had sent a healing request for her. She came through the surgery fine. She recently got the pathology report and everything was negative. Many thanks to Swamiji for blessings. Great. It's a healing experience. From Atlanta, Ujjaini Satsang Center. Dear Swamiji, how do we come out of jealousy? I came to know about it only after it happens in me and I feel guilty about it. The moment you catch it, come out of it. That's it. The moment you catch, you have it. Then it is time. Like the moment you know fire, you run out of that place. Same way, the moment you know jealousy, run out. If you do this continuously 2-3 times, fourth time, you will know it before it happens. Only the items which you decided to digest because you swallowed, your system gets ready next time also to digest without even you giving the command. For example, first time when you eat the rice, naturally in your throat it will feel like, I can't. You decide to digest. When you decide to digest, after that, without even your decision to digest, you just digest it whenever you eat. Same way, first 3-4 times, you become jealousy. You come to know about it only after it happens. But don't try to digest. Because you came to know only after it happened. Vomit it out. If you vomit 3 times, 4th time, you will never put it in your mouth. And even if it goes inside, you will not digest it. You will throw it out. Rice, first time when the rice was given to you as a small child, you had a lot of difficulty in digesting it. But you decided to digest it. And you went on doing the digestion for few times. Only then, it becomes habit. After that you eat and digest, you eat and digest. That becomes your lifestyle. You even forget how you eat and how you digest. Now I tell you. Very important thing. Important truth which you need to know. When you catch, you had jealousy. Don't digest it. Vomit it out. Come out of it. Again and again when you come out, next time, you will not even put it in your mouth. You know you are allergic to jealousy. That's it. Be allergic to jealousy. That is the only way. Catch it. Next, he says, I am a national level athlete. My coach and I are studying how to adopt yoga methods for improving sports performance. I find that all top performers have some unique secret training methodology. Please enlighten me on how to use yoga to enhance performance in the field of sports. I sincerely invite you to come and stay here for a few days. And I can really give you a powerful kriyas, Kundalini awakening method, you can adopt for each sport. I have already done powerfully without doping and duping, making my brahmacharis lift 3 times more weight than their weight. If they are 50 kg, they have lifted 150 kg. If they are 70 kg, they have lifted 210 kg. As per the international weightlifting standards, means holding this many seconds. With all that we have done, I can give you proper kriyas for each sport separately, individually. I do not know which sport you are, in which thing you are athlete. You send me the detail. Better you come and stay here for 2-3 days. Not only I will give you the kriya for you to be successful, I can give kriya for different sports. Actually, you Indian guys can really excel because no other country in the world knows these secrets. I can make Indian athletes top number 1. This will be my contribution for Indian sports and games. That without doping and duping, you can excel. I can give you the special powerful kriyas for every individual sports. You are welcome. Next, I find that I am Bangalore Center. I find that I am able to be most creative during the night time. I used to work the whole night and go to sleep around 4 a.m. But after your instruction, I am keeping awake from 4:30 to 6 a.m. I am sleeping during the day. Is this all right? Perfectly all right. Nothing wrong. Just keep that morning time wake, doing yoga or some physical hatha yoga activity, and sleep whole day. Nothing wrong. You think people who are sleeping in the night time, they are not sleeping in the daytime. They are also sleeping in the daytime. You are at least productive in the night time. So don't worry about that. And next, dear Swamiji, I am a student of 10th standard. My class teacher continuously harassing me for wearing Nithyananda bracelet, saying that it is a dangerous weapon. Swamiji, please make a miracle happen. So that he stops harassing me and gets connected to you. I promise I'll do it. I'll do it. You will see. You will be sending me a reply. That Swamiji, you have done it. I'll do it.
Nithyananda, thank you for watching, and if you found the video enlightening,
please give it a like, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to stay connected with us.
don't forget to click the bell icon to receive the notifications.